It's been the blank space of 2026. Where and when is Taylor and Travis's wedding? Our reporting indicates the world's most famous couple could be taking over the world's most famous arena. Here are the clues. New York City Hall has confirmed to CBS News that an application has been filed for an event in or around Madison Square Garden on July 3rd, with a capacity of 999 guests. Organizers have also asked for the streets to be closed around MSG around that date. But here's the catch. There are no public events listed on Madison Square Garden's website for these days. Winnick Productions, a company that produces red carpet events for the Grammys and Tonys, has applied for a permit to set up a tent or canopy outside the garden during that time. They declined to comment further to CBS News. Swifties also noticed this Stevie Nicks shirt during the NBA Finals at the Garden earlier this month. Nicks is rumored to be performing at the wedding. Taylor and Travis wouldn't be the first couple to get married at MSG. Funk legend Sly Stone married Kathy Silva there in 1974 in front of 23,000 guests. But this is different, says People's Melody Chu.
I absolutely think that Taylor and Travis are America's royal couple.
Chu says even in the pantheon of celebrity mega weddings, Taylor and Travis take, well, the cake.
We've got Dua Lipa's wedding that just happened. It was stunning. And then we had Lauren Sanchez and Jeff Bezos' wedding last year. We've had several royal weddings, but we haven't had something like this in a long time. This level of stardom where even the royals are rumored to attend.
That's right. Prince William said on British radio that he's hoping to get an invite. He and his kids are big fans of Taylor Swift. But I want to show you something else. Take a look at these police barricades. They're set up here at the venue. And remember, MSG says that there are no events on the calendar for the coming days. So why the barricades? Coincidence? We'll see.
It's all about Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce's rumored wedding this July 4th weekend. We thought, who better to ask about this than the woman who planned John F. Kennedy Jr.'s secret wedding to Carolyn Bessette almost 30 years ago. That is Rosemarie Terenzio, JFK Jr.'s former chief of staff. She's also the author of JFK Jr., an intimate oral biography. Rosemarie, good morning. Thanks for being with us.
Good morning.
Okay, I have to ask, the first question is, do you really think...
No.
Does she really think what?
That it's going to be at MSG?
I don't think it's going to be at MSG. I don't. But I did.
That's a hell of a diversion.
I could see her doing something for her fans at MSG.
Okay.
Because I overheard a girl on the train. She was sitting behind me talking to her mom, and she said...
About how old was she?
She was probably late teens, maybe early 20s.
Okay.
And she said... You know, Mom, Taylor has to invite us to do something to bring us into her wedding. We've been invested in her love life for so long. And I think she has such an emotional connection to her fans, and she understands that relationship so well that I think there'll be something for the fans.
I like how you're thinking. I could see her doing something like that.
Yeah, and maybe she's going to do, like, maybe she's, you know, already married, and she's going to do, like, a slideshow at MSG and a little... Travis and Taylor.
Are you amazed, though, Rosemarie, that a lot of people know the details? Because a lot of planning has to go into this. Are you amazed that people still don't really know? By people, I mean all of us, really don't know when it's happening, where it's happening, how it's happening. Are you amazed that all the people that know, no one has leaked anything about
With
it?
social media.
With social media.
With social media, yes.
I think that's extraordinary.
I think it's amazing. And I also think that they have... People are so invested in those two, and I think they're really invested in them having their moment. I really do. The way that their effervescence as a couple, they're always cheering each other on. I just think people are invested in giving them a beautiful
and they
wedding.
want to honor they want to honor the fact that they're if you know about it, they trust you.
Yeah.
But I do think having something at Madison Square Garden, something is going to happen at Madison Square Garden. I do believe that. We just don't know the extent of it. But what goes into planning something and keeping it so top secret when everybody's trying? They will pay you to get information. They will try to imposter to you know, break the law to get information.
Right.
What goes into something on this scale to keep it so secret?
I think that it's, number one, it's intimacy. It's people you know very well and you tell only them. And the other thing is decoys. I mean, we left itineraries for Ireland around the office. So
Fake itineraries?
Fake itineraries. I had a travel agent print them up. The other thing is no texts, no emails, nothing in writing.
Nothing in writing?
All by phone or in person.
Really?
But isn't it more difficult to pull that off nowadays, to Gayle's point?
Yes.
I mean, everybody has their phone in their hands. Everybody wants to communicate. Everybody is listening, got their ears to the street to try to hear something, especially when you start hearing about city blocks being closed down and permits being asked for.
Yes.
Isn't it more difficult to pull off a secret wedding now?
It's more difficult. It's not impossible.
Not impossible.
I think those two could do it, and especially her. She just has such savvy about everything that she does, and I think she could do it.
What would you be doing at this moment if you were in charge to dot every I and cross every T to make sure everything goes according to your plan?
I would be calling and maybe even showing up in person to every single person's place and, you know, giving them a little...
You would?
Keep your mouth shut. Make sure you keep your mouth shut.
That would be would be the final thing on your to-do
I would
list?
be reinforcing the privacy aspect.
All right.
That's what I would be doing.
Well, it will all be revealed soon. By the time this week is over, we'll know. We will know. Rosemary, we thank you.
Thank you so much.
Scene of Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce be just days away. Well, some people are betting millions on it. Neither Swift nor Kelce have confirmed those rumors, but this has been the scene outside Madison Square Garden this week. Those trucks were filled with equipment labeled Garden Party. CBS News can also confirm that there is an event in or around MSG on July 3rd. All right, let's bring in CBS News senior business and tech correspondent Jolene Kent. Jolene, thank you so much for your time today. So sources tell us that these wagers are onto something. What do we know about that?
We're seeing increased activity on Kelce and Polymarket, these two major prediction market platforms, around where the wedding of Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce will be. New York continues to hold the lead, and that tracks with some of our reporting that we've had here at CBS News. Two law enforcement sources directly familiar with the security planning tell us that there will be two events at Madison Square Garden. One tomorrow, July 2nd, for about 100 people. We are being told it's a rehearsal dinner type of event at the Infosys Theater, and then another event on July 3rd from about 4 p.m. to 4 a.m. that can host up to about 1,000 people. And so that is what we know about the wedding logistics. We're seeing some of that reflected in prediction markets. That's where fans can place bets on who the bridesmaids might be and, you know, who the groomsmen might be as well. But, you know, those prediction markets, people are wagering because they feel like they know information, as those platforms also try to crack down on possible insider trading as well, Nigo.
Okay, so if true, this will obviously be a high-profile event. How do officials plan to handle security around MSG, which is housed above one of New York's major transit hubs?
Yeah, I mean, this is the 250th anniversary of the country in New York City, along with World Cup activity going on, and now possibly Taylor Swift's wedding. So a lot is at stake. We've already been down at Madison Square Garden over the past couple of days, and there is a heavy security presence. There's definitely barriers up. You see those trucks moving back and forth. You're seeing one or two on your screen. I can tell you I have seen dozens semi-trucks coming in and out, carrying equipment labeled Garden Party, for example, and other types of decor, if you will. So Madison Square Garden, the security will be paid for there by the private parties, by the wedding planner and Swift and Kelce, if indeed that is where the wedding is happening. And then all of the perimeter will be secured by NYPD. While they are not commenting, we do know from previous high-profile events that when someone comes in of this level, that security is the responsibility of New York City. And there has been instances, perhaps, you know, in the past where we've had dignitaries come to visit, presidential level visits. Those visits and that outside security has in the past, according to our law enforcement reporting, have been reimbursed by the federal government, for example. It's unclear what will happen here, but we do know that New York City is ready and they are amping up. I was talking to security and police officers around MSG and Penn Station, and I asked, are you guys ready for it? And they said, we are ready for Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce.
All right, we'll see what happens. Jolene Kent, thank you so much for your time today. Appreciate it.